time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between our visitor and our home team. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime.
The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing now off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. I'll air it out on 3rd. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Look to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now an inside give to Carter. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 24.
Carter up the middle. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's on target to Johnson. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll run for this. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Carter again. Has some room to work. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. First and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. They run it again with Carter. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Visitors, nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They'll bring the tight end in motion. They go play action on first down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Getting out to his left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running back sent in motion. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
It's a gain of 20. Results in first down.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, play action. Finds a man, right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now. And he is in. Touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And his guys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's White on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. So first and 10 now from the 30. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6.
Carter here from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Brought down back at the
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The offense getting set to go. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
Now a give running right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. Jukes away from one. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means 1st down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Looking to throw here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. 2nd down, looking for options. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Setting up to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Their offense running back out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw here on first down. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and
He's going to throw this one. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Quickly out to the right, complete. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Still sticking with the passing game. That one's complete over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
a 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Running it with Carter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives him a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A give to Carter. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at a 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Throwing off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. This is Carter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Passing now on 2nd and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Carter on the carry. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the gun on third down. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Another drive coming up for this offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
They give it to him again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
Gain of a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a fourth down. Punt team on the field, and he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He dodged the tackle. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. This offense making its way back out now. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing from the gun here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 9 yards. Result is a first down.
So first down from the 41. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Now looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Sticking to the air here. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives him the first.
At the 30-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down. They are throwing it again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Third and just 2 to go. Here's the one back on the handoff. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
From the red zone on first. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's knocked loose. And it looks like the defense got it. No touchdown. They recover, and this is going to be a touchback.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Back to work after throwing the pick. Jump off caught by his back. Room to work at the 35. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. This is second and 6 coming up. He'll throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Here's the final play of our first half.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action on first down. Hits him on the out route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down, looking for options. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he'll get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
A 6-yard pickup.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now an inside give to Carter. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Now hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Carter up the middle. Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards. And now they're left with a 4th down to figure out.
Well, good luck sneaking a draw by this defense on 3rd down, Kate. A quicker little run may have brought them a chance to get the 1st down, but with that delay, this defense was all over it.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Cut out left. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11. And a 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a 1st down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good for a 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
He's going to throw it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 21-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. They'll kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd down. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Escapes the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. Now Carter. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a loss of 1.
Back to throw. He's going to run for it. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Manages a gain of 3 there. And they're going to have a first down now. All set to go now from the 35. First down, play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
At the 48-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again to throw on 2nd. He's got a man left. And he goes down a little short of the 40. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back now, pressure coming. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
There's a dive up the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. All in left side. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Number 85.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. This is our last play of the quarter. They'll run here on first down. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. A give now from the gun. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, they'll run. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Finds him on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
5 yards on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And his kick is blocked! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
We've set it down from the 37. On the give, it's Carter. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Back to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Hand off here for Carter. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Throwing it on second down. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're going to face third down.
6 yards to go.
Air it out on third. We'll have the first down and even more. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So 20 yards on that play. And that means first down.
At the 15-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Running it with Carter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This one's caught. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
A give to Carter. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
This is Carter. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Kim.
And he's in for the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Team 23. Visitors 13.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting at the 10. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw it here on first. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Now the run here from the gun. He cuts it right. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys making a 4-point game here in the fourth. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
Home team 23, visitors 20.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The home teams returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Carter on the carry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's dropping back to throw. Now he takes it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Making the call himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Tricks away from 1. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. First down from the 42. Carter again. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
The give here on 2nd. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. What a game for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.